Tell me a little bit about your aneurysm. What happened?
Well, I was just visiting. I had a missionary friend visiting from Belgium, and she and I had lunch with the minister to the women in our church, and we were going to have lunch, and I just had a very bad pain in the back of my neck, and I'm kind of wimpy physically, so I just thought, wow, I need to, after we have lunch, I'm going to go home and take a nap. Well, it just happened that the one woman was a nurse for many years, and she said, no, we're going to go to the doctor's office, and it was just 2 blocks away. So God prepared that for me, that usually the offices are closed, but at that time, they were still open. And God took right down to the detail with having me near my doctor, near the hospital. Got the surgery within just a few hours so that I wouldn't bleed to death. And I just, God is a God of detail. And so I've been thinking about this for the last 20 years, and I've seen him use it in my life in just ways that I would have never expected.
So this is a type of suffering, an imperfection, as most people would call it. What good came out of that?
Oh, that I didn't take my Christian life for granted anymore. I grew up in a Christian home where Christ was honored, and we were in church. We did the things that you're supposed to do. And I was not in control of anything. And when people tell me that, they just want to be in control, I'm going, nah, you're never going to be in complete control. And I wasn't in control of anything. And when you can't brush your teeth the right way, when you turn the brush the wrong way when you're brushing your hair, I thought, the Lord is going to teach me things that I've always taken for granted before. And when I had to sit down at the piano and learn Amazing Grace for a jazz concert in several months, it really got to me that God had control of my brain, even though it was injured, and that he was going to use it in my life, and he has.